Donald Trump's tax returns are now in the hands of the Manhattan District Attorney. 8 years worth of financial records have been officially turned over after the Supreme Court shut down a last-ditch effort by Trump's team to keep them private.
All right, Chris Welch here with the details on what it means for the criminal investigation into the Trump family business dealings. Chris.
Yeah, Stephen Derry, it means prosecutors are that much closer to figuring out whether or not they definitively have a case and what that case might be. And what I've learned today in speaking to several attorneys who've specialized in white-collar tax or fraud cases is that these investigations are complex and they can take time. A lot of time. Now, we've already seen firsthand how long the legal process just to turn over the documents took, as President Trump's legal team fought for a year and a half to prevent these tax returns from being handed over. Team Trump met the end of that road on Monday when the Supreme Court again rejected Trump's attempt. That same day, Trump's accounting firm complied with the subpoena to turn over returns and documents related to those. If certain reporting that's out there is accurate, Manhattan District Attorney Cy Vance now has in his possession about 1 million pages of material. 1 million. Now, I spoke to an attorney who spent years in the Brooklyn DA's office, and he says that process could take many months. And on top of that, he says prosecutors have a high burden to overcome here.
You have to show a knowing, a willful intent that you knew that you were violating the tax law. So normally ignorance is not a defense to a crime, but in this case, you would have to show that in filing a tax return that was either false or with false statements, that you intentionally did that. And that's not easy.
Now, attorney Vinoo Varghese right there actually thinks because of that, they may not bring a case to a grand jury when all is said and done. However, I spoke to another attorney today who used to specialize in fraud cases in the Manhattan DA's office, and he does think that prosecutors may have a case here. He says, why else would they have taken this all the way up to the Supreme Court twice? And why else are they now clearly putting a lot of resources into this if they didn't have the goods? But both of these men agreed it's going to be a while before we find out what prosecutors here decide to do.